Hey everybody, welcome back to That's Right. Today I'm going to be getting into some more pentatonics. I really did appreciate the last ones I did. They're just so talented. I never listened to acapella in the acapella in the past, and just didn't care to because I liked instruments and never really dove into it. So I didn't, I could appreciate people singing and but I didn't think that they would put beatboxing into it and make it sound like instruments, because that, to me, that kind of defeats the purpose of a cappella in a way. Of course, they're cheating it and doing it with beatboxing, but it's amazing beatboxing. So this is kind of a twist on what I would consider, like, if you went to an opera and it was just to hear a really good tenor or someone perform. That's what I would consider, if I ever knew what acapella meant before. I didn't even know that. I thought it was a range of octaves that I thought it was just a part of sound. I didn't realize that it meant singing with no instruments. So now I've learned that. I'm just that ignorant. But anyhow, I really appreciate it and what they do. Everybody's been really informative with me on the comments, and I appreciate that so much. So, definitely put more comments in. Plenty of suggestions, so I know uh, people are going to steer me, and that's great. I kind of need steered. So, um, but the sounds that they make individually with their voices are so crisp and just clean. It's really, bar none, the as good as it gets, is what it sounds like to me. So I don't know if they can. What I've heard is that they can do that just in a closet or behind a curtain, like it's nothing. So it's just amazing. The one time that I have heard someone in person that could sing like that was, you see the Allegria poster behind me. So I worked for them in part, uh, taking care of the comfort cooling for their dressing rooms and stuff. And on a ladder, they had the speaker system going with the beautiful voice of this woman doing the singing for Allegria for the show, and that was on a loop on the speaker system. And I'm standing on a step ladder working in a ceiling uh, on the controls for their HVAC, and they come in. This lady walks by in sweatpants and a t-shirt, and she's singing, and it's her that's on the loop, and she's just walking by my ladder in the morning time, looking down, reading something and singing to it. But that was her, and I was like blown away at how clean she sounded just walking by my ladder. And she's the singer of the show. So wouldn't have recognized her without the costume or anything. But just an amazing sounding. It's really impressive in person. Everybody has said that about Pentatonics with seeing them live, perform live. So I know it's got to be just amazing. But so I have total respect for that, because it just blew me away. And what did I say to her? I was like, "That's pretty good." Like an idiot. So it was funny, but she just kind of laughed and went on. But it's amazing to hear, and you don't see or hear, talent like that every day. It's definitely a cut above the rest. So kudos to all these people that can do that kind of thing. It's very high talent. Um, anyhow, I digress. Before we go forward, I'm going to go ahead and do Bohemian Rhapsody. It was very much, it's an old Queen song that I love. Everybody's heard. I'll hear the redo. It's a cover band for the most part, Pentatonics. So I've got to get used to that. They're going to be doing redos of songs, and I'm fine with that. There's a bunch of them that I grew up in the 80s with, from Van Halen and Motley Crue and these other bands that even Judas Priest redid Johnny Be Good. And if anybody's ever heard that, You might go listen to Judas Priest's version of Johnny Be Good. Excellent. Just they did an outstanding job of Johnny Be Good. Um, so you wouldn't think so, but even heavy metal artists like them were doing covers on some of these oldies. Um, so even some of them I thought were just the band came up with it, and I didn't know any better than to come to find out later. No, it was a redo of an old song. So they got the permission and they put their twist to it. So uh, very cool when it sounds good, when they can do it right. And I think Pentatonics has this in spades. So we'll go forward. Before we do, please like, subscribe, share this content. I know that they're out there like crazy, but it never hurts to share more. So let's get them out to more people. And I'm trying my hardest. So uh, yeah, like, subscribe, put comments down there. We do have Buy Me a Coffee if you'd like to help contribute to this channel and help it grow. Everything helps. Uh, so let's go ahead and go forward with Bohemian Rhapsody, old Queen song by Pentatonics. There they are.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful opening. I'm going to hear that again. Sorry, but not sorry. That's, hold on. That was nice. When it drops to that lower, no escape from reality. That is what I was waiting to hear. Is that bit of bass mixed with the mid range. And that sounded good. That was clean. That was kind of Queen. Beautiful start to it. I like the way they did this. That's, you know, casual classy.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. Ooh. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy. 'Cause I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anyway the wind blows,
Nice.
doesn't really matter to me.
Dude, that bass is low. Hold on. Back the truck up just a minute. Oh my goodness.
Sympathy. 'Cause I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anyway the wind
That voice is deep. Right here. That's like ground rumbling low. Almost too low, you know. That's like a super bass. I played the cello, and you can go pretty low with the cello. A bass has it beat hands down, and then they have the super bass. Oh man. I'm sorry. I want to hear that bass one more time. That was just insane.
easy go, little high, little low. Anyway the wind blows, doesn't really matter to me.
Whoa. So full too.
Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've got it, thrown it all
He can do a Freddie Mercury cover really, really well. That's Mitch, I believe. Wow, that I gotta say, this is worth listening to, man. This is really, really good. The between the bass voice and that beatbox, they don't need anything else with the background for this song. I can't wait to hear the rest of it. I'm sorry to keep pausing, but this is really, really good. I can't believe I'm saying that. It's just I grew up with such a hard rock background. But I'm open to all kinds of music. I love like swing time jazz, believe it or not. I don't know any of it by name, but I love the sound that they used to swing and dance to, cutting the rug in the 1930s and stuff. Very cool, especially the drums that go along with it. I want to hear this part again.
Now I've got it, thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come. Send shivers down my spine. Bodies
Mitch just looks like a little horse jockey or something. He's so tiny. They could just like pick him up and throw him where they need him in the set. Poor little guy. Okay. What a voice.
my time has come. Send shivers down my spine. Bodies aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama,
He picked it up a notch.
I sometimes wish I'd never been born.
I was wondering who was going to do the backup on that part. It was the bass. He pulled it off. Any one of them could have done that. He did it really well.
Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth.
Here he comes.
Mama,
That's probably the highest he can go. But let me know if he can go higher. That dude's got a deep, deep voice. That's crazy. He brought it up. Probably what, 5 octaves to do that?
wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at
That's cool. There we go.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Galileo, Figaro. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family.
Okay, that bass just went, what, tenor on us? I don't know much about all that, but I believe tenor can go in a range from near bass or bass all the way up to high somewhere. He just went higher. What a range on this guy. That's insane. I want to hear that again. Again, I apologize for all the pausing and going back, but I'm most impressed.
Silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Galileo, Figaro. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let him go. Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go. Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go. We'll not let you go. Never will not let you go.
Okay, before we go forward anymore, this is something that's worth the price of admission if you got to see this in concert. I guarantee it. Very impressive, very, very impressive. And when they do go forward, they're going into the pickup where they pick up the pace and it goes crazy. So I'm just kind of bracing for that, and we'll see how they do that. I guarantee you they can do this blindfolded. Very talented. Just awesome. Just awesome.
Mamma mia, mamma mia.
Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has the devil put aside for me, for me, for me.
There's Mitch.
So you think you can stone me and spit in my eye? Yeah. So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of
Now.
Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. Any way the wind blows.
It's that bass. Okay. Wow. Where do I start? That was just spectacular. I know I talked a lot during it, but I had to keep stopping it because it was just miraculous. That was very, very well done. Nobody can really pull off Freddie Mercury. It's so hard for anybody to do. You know, there's been the replacement for him. I can't remember his name right now. I'm sorry, Adam. I don't remember. But anyways, he had such a range and an operatic voice that was just crazy. And he did so well for so many years. Rest in peace to Freddie Mercury. And this is a good tribute to him, a great tribute. It seemed to me, Mitch was the best choice to do Freddie Mercury's voice on the high pitched notes. Definitely. But there were two others that were in the back, the woman and the man on the right, that probably could have pulled it off just as well, close to it. They all just have immaculate voices. that bass vocalist, dude, what in the hell? He went from shaking the ground to like mid range, and pulled it off really, really well. But the depth of his voice was insanely low. Um, like like it would affect someone with a heart problem, maybe. I don't know. But it was just a good mixture. So they got and the way they were doing the sounds, Mitch was doing the sounds with the bullhorn type thing, and everything, just everything. They did a great job, put a lot of thought into it, a lot of practice, I'm sure, into it. They pulled it off, and this is one that I think that you'd have to put a lot of decision making into if you even want to approach it, because it's such an iconic song, um, from an iconic band. It's a big decision to go forward with something like that, and they nailed it. So much love and respect to Pentatonics for what they just did, what I just saw. Um, just wow. All I can say is wow. I want to hear more. Definitely, this definitely gripped me. Um, so I've heard that they do a lot of other classic songs and stuff that I would like. This is right up my alley, of course. So I grew up with Queen, News of the World, and lots of different Queen albums that were in the '80s. So uh, just hit me with what you got. Put it in the comments. Like, subscribe, share, and get me out there to more people, and we'll all collectively grow and enjoy more music together. And this has been a great journey so far. I'm having a blast doing it, and I love you guys. I love all the comments. I read them and appreciate them. And until next time, for That's Right, that's it.